Well, hello there. I am back, finally. It's been like 6 months since I actually filmed or uploaded a video. And even then, it's been like a good year since I've actually sat down to film for a video. I'm so sorry. I know, guys. I know. But today I decided to do something kind of different. Again, I'm sure you all have seen movie commentary videos, and if not, people like Dylan is in Trouble, Trend Level, Pretty Much It, all of those people, amazing content. And I have been wanting to do movie commentaries since like forever ago. I talk through movies. I know people hate those people who talk through movies. I don't do that at the movie theaters, but with my friends at home, if you put on a movie, I'm talking through it. That's just how I am. So when I saw these people start to do these sorts of commentaries, I was like, wait, I do that, and I can do that for content. I feel like every 2 months on my Instagram, I'll post on my story like, should I do a movie commentary? And then people will be like, yes, and then I'll just not do it. So I really hope that this video turns out really well. Again, like I said, if you haven't heard of what a movie commentary is before, I highly suggest to check out the channels that I mentioned earlier. Really great channels, really great commentaries. I enjoy them every time I watch them, and so I hope you guys will enjoy this one as well. Today we are doing a movie that is actually very near and dear to my heart. I did not think that when I started movie commentaries I would start with a movie that I loved. Like I wanted to sort of work up to this movie, but instead of doing that, I'm diving right in with one of my favorite movies of all time. Can you guess what one of my favorite movies of all time is? Can you? Can you just really look at me for a second and guess what that movie would be? Hairspray. I love this movie. It is one of my top 3 favorite musicals of all time. I've seen this movie probably like 200 times at minimum. I used to watch this movie every day after school with my best friend for like the first 2 years of high school. I watched this movie almost every day when it came out when I was like 8 years old. So I know all of the songs by heart. I know a lot of the choreography. I remember a lot of the iconic lines to me that stick out in my head. So this video is probably just gonna be me singing Hairspray songs for however many minutes straight, and I apologize for that. I really do. I'm gonna do it anyway though. So without further ado, I'm gonna stop rambling now. Let's start watching Hairspray. That looks so fake. Why does that remind me of the Truman Show? Tracy's kind of styling in this movie. Like, she kind of has good style.
Look at my hair. What you can compare with mine today?
Mine. I know y'all see the puffs. Just saying.
My dreams will come true.
Good morning, Baltimore. There's the slasher who lives next door.
My mom tells me no,
But my feet tell me go. I love that line. First of all, so many codes would have been broken letting her ride on top of the garbage truck.
Gotta wake up and see Baltimore and me. Baltimore and me. Baltimore and me.
Don't talk about my singing.
Miss Whimsy, what am I supposed to do?
Hair can't just hang there like a dead thing on your cheeks. This whole little scene reminds me of the opening scene from High School Musical 2. Summer, 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 summer.
There was that unforgettable summer of dinner theatre where I was the
Summer.
only actress to understand
Summer.
all the roles in the entire season's repertoire.
Summer. 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 Summer.
Don't change that channel. Coming up next, the Corny Collins Show.
Penny, we're missing. My mom says I'm not allowed to perspire.
Penny's mom really doesn't let her do anything, girl.
Teenage Baltimore. Don't change that channel, because it's time for the Corny Collins Show. Brought to you by Ultra Clutch Hairspray.
Oh, every afternoon. Bro, they're really dragging Amber in this theme song. Like, nobody wants to be around her. She's like pushing everybody. Everybody's like pushing her back.
On the morning bus, can't tell them down and meet the nicest kids in town.
Ready for racism? Nice white kids who like to lead the way. And once a month we have our
Negro gang, and I'm the man who keeps it spinning round.
Mr. Corny Collins with the latest, greatest Baltimore sound. So every afternoon drop everything. Roll call. I'm Amber, Brad, Tammy,
Fender,
Brenda.
Sketch,
Mikey, Vicky, Becky,
Jesse,
Darla.
Holly,
Noreen, Doreen, and Dime, Link. Girl, nicest kitten. Kids in town. Woo!
This is Turnblad. It's a new dance. The stricken chicken.
What type of dance is the stricken chicken, to be honest? Like, they tried to convince us that that was hard. Ow.
We'll be right back for some more of that hot Detroit sound.
And we're off.
Miss Baltimore cried.
Found the kids dig the rhythm and blues.
Yeah, they're kids, Corny. That's why we have to steer them in the right direction.
Right direction.
Didn't I say that?
If someone came up to me and put their hand down my bra, I don't care what I have in there, you're getting slapped.
So, catch all the crooning when y'all sit and tune in.
Thank you, Modem out. And now it's
Owner's
time
coming. Don't call my mother again. Let's go.
Very own fun-loving.
How did Penny escape her mom?
Brenda will be taking a leave of absence from the show. How long are you to be gone, Brenda?
Just 9 months.
Seems like we'll have an opening here on the show.
Want to be one of the nicest kids in town? Cut school tomorrow and come down to station WYZT to audition.
This movie's so campy. I love camp.
But why not? Why not?
Dancing is not your future. One day you're gonna own Edna's Occidental Laundry.
I don't want to be a laundress. I want to be famous.
I wanna be famous, famous. Wanna be famous. I don't know where that accidental big time rush came from, but it's here.
Front step, cha-cha-cha. Back step, cha-cha-cha. Side step, front step, back. And oh, Amber, look at this motley
This
crew.
scene is so iconic to me. It's one of my favorite scenes.
This Baltimore crowd.
The perfect ammunition.
Let me show you how your mommy did took out the competition. Girls, go get 'em. Boys, let's rumba.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Boys, put me down. Oh, good morning, ladies. Let's see what you got.
Twist, 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 twist. Mashed potato mambo.
Ready? Begin.
Why are they doing just one move over and over again? Like, for their audition. This dream sequence is beautiful. It's beautiful. Michelle Pfeiffer, it's beautiful.
Are you scared we're on live? No, I'm sure I can call.
Well, the show isn't broadcasting. CinemaScope.
I never drank one chocolate malt. No dessert.
Yo, she looked
Balls
mean.
and
Hold
balls
on.
fried.
Right there, like, she has like her hand on her hip and she's like smacking her gum. She looks scarier than Amber. I don't know how Amber was the scary one. If I saw her look at me like that, I'd run.
Do you dance like you dress?
Amber, there's no need to be cruel. Would you swim in an integrated pool? I sure would. I'm all for integration. It's the new frontier. Not in Baltimore, it isn't. And may I be frank?
First impressions can be tough, but when I saw you, I knew it. If your size weren't enough, your last answer just blew it. And so, my dear, so short and stout, you'll never be in, so we're kicking you out. Kicking you out with your...
You may go.
Cutting my class, Tracy Turnblad? I trust it was something really important.
Should have been.
Every time Tracy gets a detention slip in this movie, I get so excited because I know that means we're seeing seaweed. Detention! I love it here. I love it here.
Does that dance have a name?
Oh, this? Call it the Peyton Place After Midnight. I use it to attract
The opposite sex.
Wow. You're really good.
Thank you.
Seaweed, I love you.
Well, here's a little something signified to say hello. My name is Seaweed. Jay. Good stuff.
Ooh, I felt that one in my spirit. I'm Tracy Turnblad. That would be me.
Got it going on, girl. You one of us.
You're joining this program already in progress.
Okay, you're taking it a little bit too far. That was a little bit of a black sin she tried to put on right there.
How you like the detention now?
I'm a bad, bad girl who needs to be punished.
You know, Corny's hosting the Hop tomorrow. If he saw you dancing like that, he'd put you on the show.
If he saw her grinding, Link, if he saw her grinding and smacking herself on the butt, he'd put her on the show? Kinda weird.
Hey, Tracy. I was looking for that. What? I can hear the bells. What are you talking about?
I Can Hear the Bells is actually one of my least favorite songs of this movie. Because I really don't care about Link and Tracy's relationship at all. If it was a perfect world, this movie would be about Tracy and following her dreams and racism. That's it.
Now my life's complete, 'cause when he nudged me, love put me in a fix.
Doreen and Doreen look like they're about to square up. They said, "Why would you push me?" Imagine if you were walking down this hallway and Tracy just grabbed you out of nowhere and slammed you against the locker. You wouldn't be smiling. You would be fighting.
I can hear the bells. My head is spinning.
All of
I
that
can hear
smoke.
the bells. One, he'll ask me on a date.
It's kind of creepy that she has a poster of her classmate who she barely knows in her locker, but I digress.
Then round two, I'll primp but won't be late because round three is where
When we kiss inside his car.
Won't go all the way through us hard, and even when we
Her hand is so tiny. What the heck? She's like, I can hear the bells. Okay, but wait. So like, the kids who are on the Corny Collins show get let out of school early every day. Their schedule is kind of wild if you think about it. Like, imagine being a high school student and you get off school early, and then after you get out of school, you immediately go straight to a studio. You practice, you get ready, and then you have to dance on TV for like at least an hour and a half. I don't know how long the Corny Collins show goes. The show starts at 4, but then after that you still have to go home, do all your homework, eat, sleep, and then you immediately wake back up and go back to school and do all of that over again. Like, their schedule is kind of wild.
You gotta dance with your partner, I gotta dance with mine.
Why?
It's just the way it is, Tracy.
But it's your dance.
How about you go borrow it for a second?
Really?
Go get it, girl.
I know Seaweed said that she could borrow it, but Tracy's low-key like a white girl on TikTok. Like, she stole his dance to get on the show. Why does Corny Collins look like that when he's looking at Tracy? Why did Corny do that? He's kind of creepy. On this watch, I'm just noticing how creepy everybody is in this movie. Oh, I love this scene though. It's so happy. Mrs. Turnblad! It's for Turnblad.
Why are we watching this?
Becky. Noreen. Doreen. Link. And I'm Tracy! I love it. I want that chubby communist girl off the show.
Let me be the...
I hate that line.
So first we get rid of Negro Day,
Finally, some sense out of you.
and we mix those kids in with the rest of the council.
Mix those kids?
That's right.
Look at his eyebrows. His eyebrows look like caterpillars on his head.
Hey, look out for that moving van driving down our streets. You better lock up your man before he meets.
I hate this song. I hate the first part of this song. Let me correct myself. Remember earlier when I said that Tracy is kind of like white girls on TikTok right now? Amber and whoever those other two girls are definitely white girls on TikTok if this were in 2020.
You better tell the homecoming queen to hold on to her crown.
This is boring. This part is boring.
That big little girl is sending my sales through the roof.
Can we just talk about how literally the last scene 2 minutes ago, he called her a chubby communist girl, and now she's making me money. We love her.
We'd like to be like her, 'cause she's a kid that the cats prefer.
Can we change it? Yeah.
Honey, this is Seaweed. Seaweed, this is Penny.
The way that Seaweed looks at her.
Girls, that was great.
How dare you pick the same song?
They wrote it.
You see what I
watch
mean?
yourself.
TikTok.
Hey, mama, have some fun.
I haven't left this house since 1951.
Imagine staying in your house for 11 years. She was in quarantine.
Now, if you'll just sign here, flattery will not distract Miss Turnblad's agent from looking to find
Look at Nikki Blonsky's
Her
face in that
agent.
scene. She was standing there as if she was like waiting for them to do their lines, and like she wasn't supposed to be on camera.
54 double D. Triple E. I hit the buffalo!
When I was young, I did not know that that line was about boobs. I literally don't think I even registered that that line was about boobs until I was like in 10th grade. As you can tell, I didn't need to know that that was about boobs, so, you know, we'll just leave it there. I love it. Go. Please, by all means, tell me if I'm overstepping in the comments if you don't like what I have to say. But I feel like all of these women that are in this line as extras right now could have played Tracy's mom. I just think it's kind of offensive that they don't cast actual fat women to be Tracy's mom. Like, I don't know why they have to put men in fat suits to portray a fat woman who like is in the house all the time and like is like has struggles with her weight and stuff like that. I know it's acting, I know actors can do a whole lot of things with their craft, but I just think that it would be a little bit better if they casted actual fat people to play actual fat parts. I didn't even really notice it actually until I watched this with my friend in high school, and she kind of felt some type of way about it, and so that kind of brought it to my attention where I was like, wait, yeah, like why didn't they just cast a fat woman? Like, it just sort of reminds me of like Tyler Perry and Martin Lawrence with Medea and Big Mama's House, and how a lot of black men specifically play caricatures of black women. Don't make caricatures of people based on their phenotypes. Like, I don't know why I have to say that, but that's just something that was brought to my attention before, so I wanted to speak on it a little bit, and I felt like this scene was a great scene to do that because there's so many fat women in this line that they had that they could have casted as Edna, but they instead used them as sort of like, not props, but like extras. Hey guys, so quick editor's note. I found a really good article on the detriments of fat suits from an actual fat person. The article is not actually about this movie, it's about Avengers Endgame and Fat Thor, with mentions of movies like Norbit and Austin Powers. I think that it heavily relates to what I was trying to say in this instance, and it conveys it a lot better than I did in the moment filming this video, so I highly suggest looking in the description and reading the article, you know, taking the information in for yourself, and hopefully movies like this in the future will stop using fat suits and instead just cast fat people.
Tracy? Bye, Tracy.
I love Tracy's hair in this scene.
Word she says.
Tracy's hair here and in You Can't Stop the Beat are really pretty.
Tracy, that's horrible. Mr. Flack does not have breasts.
That drawing is not
I
accurate.
would never.
The drawing sucked, Amber. And you're rude. His hairline is way back there, bro.
Perhaps you'd like to share with the rest of the class Patrick Henry's immortal last words?
Kiss my ass?
Okay, but Link doesn't get a pass for this. Just because he stood up for her once. He wasn't even standing up for her. He could have told the teacher, like, hey, I saw Tracy, she didn't do that, Amber did that. Instead, he just sent himself to detention to be with her.
Looks like a cool scene down here.
Looks like some cool black people down here.
Yo, Y'all know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right.
I can't see what people look at me
And only see the color of my face. Oh yeah.
And there's those that try to help, God knows, but always have to put me in my place. But I won't.
Did y'all see the way he swiveled there? Can we just talk about how Elijah Kelly is immensely talented? Like,
See the world I'm from, I bet your heart is gonna feel it too. Yeah.
also, I just want to point out that in a perfect world, Seaweed and Tracy would be together. Mostly because, again, I hate Link.
Darker the chocolate, richer the taste. That's where it's at. Oh, baby, what a tale that. Come here, girl. This is my sister, Lil Inez.
Oh, I know she's Turnblad. Good for you, girl. You got on the show.
You better be nice. You got that right.
Oh, you know she is. You better show her, girl.
I love Inez. I'm tired of covering up all my pride.
Give me five on the back inside.
I got it.
I love it here. The dancing in this movie is actually really solid. Like, the big dance numbers and the dance scenes are pretty good.
Are you all hungry for some good fun? Yeah.
Link, aren't you gonna get in awful trouble for this?
I'm not planning on telling my dad.
No, I mean in trouble with
The way he
someone
said
else.
that. I'm not planning on telling my dad.
Tracy and the Turnblad. Because I'm beautiful.
All the food there looks good. Like, I'm like, I want to be there.
Velma Von Tussle just told me we have had our last show.
You can't have your own show, fine. You'll come dance with us.
Black and white say never dance on TV together.
Well, if we can't dance,
Maybe we should just march. Period. If Tracy Turnblad were in today's times, she would be for Black Lives Matter. Nikki Blonsky isn't, though. It honestly ruined my childhood.
I've been smiling
This
at dancing
right
on the show
here
for
is
3
what
years.
makes Link a terrible
Mama Tussle's promised I
person.
could sing it in this hairspray pageant. She invited agents.
Oh, come on.
That's my shot, Trace.
This is why I say Link is trash. Link Larkin is the lowest denominator. His name is Link because he is the weakest Link. I would have never had a crush on him anymore. Everything in my room that was of him, which is still weird and creepy, by the way, Tracy. Everything that was in my room of him, everything in my locker of him, gone. I would have canceled Link Larkin if I were Tracy. And the thing is, too, another thing is, haven't they been doing Miss Teenage Hairspray for years? Hasn't Link been on the Corny Collins show for years? I don't think Link's a new kid, so he must have been on the Corny Collins show for the same amount of time as Amber at least. Meaning, he's never sung on the Miss Teenage Hairspray pageant before? He's never gotten his shot before? Like, what are you jeopardizing that you haven't already done, Link? I just don't get it. I feel like those are excuses, and Link is still trash.
Those lips, those eyes, that food. Well, there ain't nothing like a spread to get you in the mood.
She's horny because of food? I've never felt anything other than hunger while eating food. They're kind of the same thing. I love Edna's outfit here. Edna's kind of styling too. Like I said, Tracy was styling. She gets it from her mom. That dress is immaculate.
Your brand spanking new. Will I take a look? It's all for you. You?
That's compromising enough. Straddling his lap, I would have been like, sir, what are you doing? But as soon as she grabs him and she's like, oh, your wife!
Your wife!
You said she wasn't gonna be back! Like, I would have been like, okay, girl, you're overdoing it now. Why did he do that? Is she a dog?
Wake up, hon. Wake up. Everything's good again.
Tracy said, we're protesting today, honey. Before I get really serious and really emotional, I just want to say their protest signs are not that good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 signs in this scene alone, this screen capture alone, that say some variation of black and white. Like, just TV is black and white, TV black and white, TV is black plus white, black and white unite. Do the checkerboard. Like, y'all couldn't have thought of any more creative signs. I'm talking to the set directors, not the movie protesters. Y'all couldn't have thought of anything more creative.
Is a suspect. As soon as I said that, Mama Oya blew my cell phone off the stand.
That's just such a powerful scene. I feel like I can't say anything.
What are you doing?
I'm here to rescue the famine, baby.
Ooh. Ooh. Can we just say seaweed?
On the outside, I looked good.
I would be so creeped out. I know I said this about her locker, but I would be even more creeped out if someone I vaguely knew from school had pictures of me surrounding their bedroom mirror. Especially in the 60s. Like, girl, where did you get all them pictures? I love Penny's dress here. Penny's dress here. Everybody's dress is here. Everybody's outfits in You Can't Stop the Beat. Immaculate.
This political power hall is greater downtown Baltimore with her and
I love it.
my
Obligation
to announce that Amber Von Tussle
is about to get outdanced.
Tracy Turnblad!
Period. She looks so good. This doesn't do anything, Link. No offense, Penny. I love Penny, but maybe that's not okay. Like,
Baltimore, you picked a winner. And the new Miss Hairspray is Inez Stubbs!
look at Inez's eyes. Look at how happy she is when they announce that it's her. Like, look at it. She deserves everything in this world.
Honey bun sugar plum.
I wish that this movie focused a little bit more on Inez. See, if they took out the romance between Link and Tracy and instead used that time to focus more on Lil Inez, if they focused in more on Lil Inez, this would feel a lot more of a payoff for me.
You cannot have lost because I switched the damn tallies.
Small, Miss Krabby, you're on candy camera.
This must have been the juiciest episode of the Corny Collins show in history.
Hey, Bill. Let's go. This is your time.
Underrated non-canon ships of this movie. Motormouth Maybelle and Corny Collins are one of them. Look at them. Look at them. You're telling me you don't ship that?
Tomorrow is a brand new day. You don't know what's from
I wish they ended the movie on the shot of Inez getting the crown put on her. But whatever, we'll just see Tracy and Link kiss for like a good 30 seconds. I'm sorry, I really love this movie. I just get such a happy feeling when I see it, and so I'm so glad that I'm finally doing a movie commentary, and I'm so glad that the first one I've attempted is this movie. So that was Hairspray. Woo! I'm gonna try to do more movie commentaries in the future. I hope that you all enjoyed this one. I hope that it was entertaining for you. I hope you weren't too annoyed by me just singing and saying all of the lines of the movie. Sorry to Link Larkin lovers. I don't understand where you're coming from, but we love you anyways. Make sure you like this video. Don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe if you want to. I'm gonna be posting a lot more often, so hopefully just pray for me, y'all. Just pray. All my social medias will be linked in the description below. I'm usually always on Instagram. But yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. I hope to see you soon.
You're beautiful.